Okay, in today's lesson, we're looking at inequalities. Now, inequalities are like equations. When you find the answer, it means that they could be less than or equal to, they could be less than a number. For example, at the moment, you can have 5 or less people visit your home. It's not just 5, you don't have to have 5. You can have 5, you can also have less or 5. You cannot have greater than 5 people in your home at one time. So, 5 visitors, sorry. So that's what inequalities are. So we're going to start with having a look at what they look like on a number line so we can see that. So for the first one, we've got A. We're looking at this one here. Now, we're looking at the number X, like the letter X, the variable. We don't know what it means. Now, it has a coloured in dot. That means it includes the number 1. So when we do, and it's also greater than 1. So what we need to have is a greater face. So X is greater than or equal to 1. Okay, so where the dot lies, that's what we're looking at. Okay, looking at B, we have an open face circle. That means it doesn't include 4. Okay, so that means that X, and we know that X is less than, so that means we have to have the arrow pointing, and we don't put the equals to 4. Okay, so X is less than 4. Okay, so if I said, how many people can I have to your birthday party? And you said, well, it has to be less than 4. That means that it cannot be 4. It can be anything under 4. Okay, let's have a look at C. We've got an open circle again, and it's greater than. So that means that X is going to be greater than, open face, or equal to, or not equal to, sorry. It has to be greater than 6. So I'm going to rub that out because it is an open face. X is equal to, X is greater than 6. Let's have a look at D. I'm just going to write that. Let's have a look at D. X, now it's a closed dot, so that means it's equal to -1. So X is less than or equal to -1. Okay, in question E, it's an open face and it's -6 and it's greater than. So X is going to be greater than -6. So it can be anything above that. Okay, in F, open face again, and it's less than. So that means that X is less than 2. Okay, in G, we have X is greater than or equal to -4. So it's a closed-in circle, greater than or equal to -4. Okay, in H, X is greater than or equal to what number? 25. Well done. And finally, X, this is in the last one, X is it's going to be less than 0. Okay, so it could be, what is the minimum temperature in winter in London? It is always less than 0. Okay, I hope you can now see that an open face circle means that it is less than or greater than. Okay, and a closed face circle equals less than or equal to or greater than and equal to. Okay. Okay, we are going to go through questions A, B, and C here. All right. So A, X is -1, is greater than 6. Now we're just going to pretend that this part here is just like an equal sign. Okay, so we're going to plus 1 from both sides. So that means x is going to be greater than 7. Then we have to put it on a number line. We've got a number line here. I might start from 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8. And it just says greater than. So what type of circle is that going to be? Yep, it's going to be an open face circle on the line. And then we draw our arrow going upwards. Okay, let's look at C. We've got m plus 4 is less than or equal to 2. Now there's a trick here. I'm going to show you in a minute. I'm going to take away 4, take away 4. Okay, that means that m is less than or equal to negative 2. Now, what's going to happen here? Okay, we're now going to draw this on the number line. So we've got our number line here. Make sure you put arrows on the end. 0, negative 1, negative 2. Make sure it's even. 1, 2. Okay, so it's going to be less than, I'm going to put a 3 here as well. It's going to be less than or equal to negative 2. So we colour in the dot. And we're going to show it's less than negative 2. Okay, I want you to continue with these questions here. Okay, write them in their books, make sure they've got their line. Then what I want you to do is I want you to pause this video, finish them, and then have a look at the answers which I'm about to put up on the screen. Okay, pause the video and check your answers. Make sure your arrows are going the right way. Make sure you've got the correct idea of what's going on. Is it a closed dot? Is it an open dot?